I searched everywhere. I looked through hundreds of files, searched through my text messages. I even looked everywhere in my wardrobe, but I just couldn't find where I asked for your opinion.
Never gonna find it, never gonna find it, never gonna find it, never gonna find it. Okay, hey y'all. Welcome to another episode of Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, where I scour the internet and I look for situations so that I can offer my unsolicited opinions. This one comes from, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. It comes from Dear Abby. No, I was trying to find other places, but I mean the title just pulled me in. You know they always do. That's what Abby's good with. She's gonna pull you in. Dear Qadriyyah Safiyyah, I refuse to kill myself making sure events we host are up to my husband's high standards. I had to hear this. I have to hear it. I have been married to my wonderful husband, Alec, for 5 years. Oh, this is a second marriage for both of us. Okay. All right. Let's do it again. Okay. We raised children on our own and waited until they were out of the house to get into a relationship. I know that's right. Sometimes you gotta do it like that with these damn children. Sometimes these children be like, you know what? I don't want to bring another person into this. My issue is Alec plans events and then becomes stressed because the house or the food isn't perfect. My idea of an event is my family comes over and we enjoy each other's company. We usually do potluck and everyone helps with the cleanup. My husband's idea of an event is that we are the hosts and everyone sits down to a formal dinner. For every event is a formal dinner? Is game night a family formal dinner? Like, do we sit down and eat prime rib and asparagus with drizzled balsamic on a watercress salad for game night? Everything? Okay. I hate this. I knew. Why would I spend all my time serving my family and cleaning up after them instead of enjoying being with them? In his defense, I mean, I literally already have a solution for this. I mean, it's just too easy, but we'll keep going. In his defense, Alec does most of the prep and hosting on his events because I refuse to kill myself, making sure everything is perfect. I mean, I don't know, this phraseology is completely unnecessary. I refuse to stress myself out, making sure everything is perfect. That is completely sufficient. That is a sufficient phraseology. We don't need more than that. We don't need the disrespectful dramatics. But even though he does most of the work, he's obviously irritated the whole time. And by the time of the event, we're barely speaking. Barely speaking. My God, today. These events are not fun for us, and the visiting family notices the tension, so it's uncomfortable for them too. I just want to enjoy my family, not impress anyone. Our house is always presentable. It's not like I invite guests into a mess. To hear him talk, you think we have rats running around. First of all, everybody needs to take it down a notch. I mean, you will do well to take it down several notches. Don't match his energy. You know, people on this whole match energy, don't match people's energy. Maintain your, if you feel like the house is not, as filthy as the New York train station, don't get involved. Don't get involved. Don't get involved. If he sees it as a filthy, New York City station bathroom, then let him stress and wipe with antibacterial wipes, and that's his business. That's not your business. Okay, I have tried discussing it with him, and he says my mom was a perfect hostess. She made everyone comfortable, waited on them, etc. You know what? I don't care what his mom did. This is how I entertain, and I'm not going to stress myself. I mean, you are stressing yourself because it's just pouring out of the seams. And then have a miserable time. And I being unreasonable. Sign difference of style. No. There's no way you're being unreasonable. Nope, you're not being unreasonable. And not only are you being unreasonable, I would say at this point that it's not a matter of concession. It's a matter of my most hated thing on earth. Compromising. So, first of all, regardless of his expectation, every event can't be that. I mean, that doesn't even, fit. It doesn't even sound like it fits your family's lifestyle, right? Like, you have an entire side of your family that has customs and traditions and a culture, and he has his, right? And his expectations cannot exceed himself. That there's a limit to his expectations, and it stops with him. He can expect to be a perfect host for the events he hosts, right? So you get, you call events. So you'll do some events, he'll do some events, and the events that he hosts are to his standard. The event you host are to your standard, okay? And that way, you all don't have to be, getting at each other's throats because of the stress level. And also it gives your families an opportunity to experience the differences in them, right? And, like will continue to say, every event can't be no formal event. My God. So that's what I think. Difference of styles, you got to incorporate both. You got to incorporate both. You got to incorporate it all. Okay? You gotta bring it all in. It can't be a dictatorship. It absolutely can't. And we see what is the consequence of dictatorship is he's not even happy. He's not even pleased. And maybe, honestly, this is the perfect time for some healing. Okay? Because what you can do is you can get his mother in on this conversation. Okay? And you can talk to her about what was the stress level like for you? Always having to be at this, expectation for yourself for the way you present. Like, what's your cholesterol at? What's your blood pressure at? Where's your health at? Okay? Like, is his mother in such a just free, happy state of mind where mimicking these behaviors makes sense? Or, is she high-strung and stressed her damn self? So, bring his mom in on it. Talk about why these were the expectations then. Okay? How times have changed. Times have changed. Oh, my God. We have restaurants making us cook our own food. We are paying restaurants to cook our own food. You think that people are still expecting dinner parties to be, candelabras and multiple course meals? But what I was gonna say, and what I would still recommend is you better get some catering and get some domestic workers up in there. Get a staff for your events. That's what he can do. Okay? That's what he can do. Because the stress that is involved takes years off your life. And so if you're not living, you're not earning. Okay? So it's costing you money to be this stressed. All right? So during his events, if he, first of all, my suggestion is you host your events, he hosts his events. But his events need to be catered and with service involved. People, they can even wear the white gloves if he prefers. All right? And they can serve the guests while y'all sit down. Okay? And there's still some management that needs to go on there. There's still management, but it's far less. Okay? It's fine. And after you get the hang of hiring in the help and having most of it done for you, okay, you'll find the company that works the best for you, because not everybody can work together. We see already as husband and wife, But you all need to do some team building exercises as well. Team building exercises is a good idea for you guys. I'm not going to say therapy. But team building exercises would definitely. So the next couples vacation you guys go on, do one of those couple retreat. I don't know about the retreat. I don't know, but make sure there's team building for couples. There's so many. There's so many, and they're so adorable. It's so fun. Oh, there's a game. There's this game I've been seeing on the internet where it gives you suggestions about things to do with one another. It's not the same as team building, but I just feel like, team building you definitely need. But in addition to that, to put into practice your team building, you can get the game that I've been seeing on the internet that I don't know the name of, but it gives you basically date ideas and togetherness ideas and, adventure ideas and things to do together as a couple, and that's a different kind of team building. You know what I mean? And I think you guys should do that because, nobody wants to attend tense family scenarios. So in order to be the good host that it seems that you intend on being, then you need to be a healthy and a happy couple. And that's going to take team building and cute games on the internet. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. Much success to us all.